And now I would like to invite Anne Molloy to present the 4 Kevin Molloy Fellowships for this year. The fellowships are named after our colleague Kevin Molloy, who was the first head of the Tobacco Harm Reduction Scholarship Program. The 2-year fellowships ensure that the rising stars for low and middle income countries continue developing their careers in tobacco harm reduction. Over to you, Anne.
No zappy thing to deter me. So, good evening, everyone. I'd like to begin this evening's presentation of these awards with a massive thank you to the Foundation for a Smoke-Free World. For without their financial support of both the Kevin Molloy Fellowship and more widely the Tobacco Harm Reduction Scholarship Programme, which they continue to sponsor, none of these awards would be made possible. So, big round of applause for them. This afternoon, I had the opportunity to sit in with a session with the scholars, and it was just brilliant to see so many people involved in the promotion of tobacco harm reduction through their scientific research. So many people from different backgrounds, from media, from science, from health professionals. That diversity was wonderful. And if we just think about the figures that since 2018, we've had 123 scholars go through the programme from 50 different countries. That's really going to have a wonderful impact. So another big up to all of the scholars who are going through the programme. So I'm very happy to report that since the inaugural Fellowship Awards made here last year at conference, our 3 fellows, and I want to name them, Yusuf Adebayo from Nigeria, Sahan Lahu from Malawi, and Atta Ahmadi from Afghanistan, have all made excellent progress in developing advanced knowledge and research skills within the field of tobacco harm reduction, which in turn will contribute greatly to the public health of the countries they originate from and for those countries with similar profiles. So I wish them continued success with their projects and in their professional development as tobacco harm reduction practitioners. Kevin himself was an early advocate of tobacco harm reduction. As a working-class child growing up in Birmingham in the 1960s, he started smoking at a very young age. And I'll let you into a secret, they only had tobacco-flavoured cigarettes in those days, and yet somehow children still became addicted. Anyway, after several unsuccessful attempts to kick the smoking habit, it was not until he turned to the use of safer nicotine products, including gum and vaping, that he had success in quitting smoking. In 2021, Kevin sadly died from lung cancer, but not as informed by his consultant, the type associated with smoking. He was just unlucky. However, those 26 years of smoke-free nicotine use improved his health, saved his money, and enabled his family to grow up in a smoke-free environment. All positive outcomes. Kevin loved this conference. As both a professional practitioner and a nicotine service user, He saw the connections made and the ideas developed here as essential in the progress of safer nicotine consumption. For it's only by coming together and sharing knowledge can we eventually action evidence-based change. Therefore, these awards, which actively seek to enhance our knowledge and promote the development of health outcomes within the global field of nicotine use, are a fitting tribute to the memory of Kevin's life and work. Thank you. And so to the awards, of which there are 4 fellowships. Let me find the right ones. So, the first award goes to Arkady Sharkov from Bulgaria, who will produce an economic model applicable to all EU countries, comparing the economic effects of smoking when compared to safer nicotine products. Thank you. Arkady.
Thanks, Tom.
The next award goes to Claudio Teixeira from Brazil, who is writing a book about nicotine aimed at health and other professionals, particularly in Latin America.
Memory of Kevin Molloy, I love you there.
Oh, congratulations. And the third award goes to Jeffrey Zamora, a brilliant documentary filmmaker from Costa Rica, who will undertake a course in audio-visual production and continue to make THR films, including, I understand, one about Kevin himself, his life and his influence. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. And the final award goes to Emmanuel Mwape from Zambia, another very talented filmmaker who will be undertaking a degree in visual communication alongside making a documentary on tobacco harm reduction. Thank you very much.